Hey everybody, happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Today you are going to be writing your learning topic. I can understand the theme of a text. And in your agenda for your to-do list, you're going to be writing bell ringer, word work, summary practice, theme notes, and library tomorrow. So don't forget to bring your books. And it's not tomorrow, it is actually Wednesday. So don't forget to bring your books to school on Wednesday to check in. Your bell ringer is write and correct the following sentences. Do you want to see a movie? Asked Maya. Sure, said Jake. What are we watching? So be thinking about dialogue and how we wrote that last week when you are rewriting these sentences, all right? Reminder, book talks are due December 16th. Obviously, you're not presenting today, but if you have one ready to present, you'll be able to present it on Wednesday, okay? Today's word work is, the spelling rule is Tion, sounds like shun. So as in condition or action. And your words for this week are imagination, organization, operation, conversation, relationship, pollution, creation, option, caution, and introduction. So TIN says shun is the spelling rule for this week. You are going to be writing definitions. No, you're not working with a partner today, but again, I'll make up for it on Wednesday. You will get to work with a partner on Wednesday. To do your synonym. So make sure you get your definitions. And guess what? And if you can't think of one, it's okay. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Okay. But just do all that you can, the best that you can. All right. After you finish doing your word work, you're going to, and you can find the word work on my curved group table. After you finish word work, you're going to set a timer for 15 minutes, and that is when you will do your independent reading. Make sure you log your pages and make sure you're reading during this time, okay? So anyway, we're going to move on to summary review. This is on Canvas. When you click on this link it's not this link, but when you go to Canvas, it'll take you to a link like this, and it's going to ask you some questions about summary, all right? So this is what we did last week. Take your time, do your best, and make sure you submit it. This is for a grade if you are wondering, all right? After you finish that activity, you're going to get off of that round table, or if the sub has already handed it to you, you're going to get your notes for theme. And this is your introduction to theme, okay? What is a theme? How is the main idea different than theme, right? That's what we're going to get into today. So these are your notes. You will also find these notes on Canvas. So you're copying the fill in the blank part from Canvas. So when you go to Canvas, you'll see the theme notes. You're copying the blanks onto your notes, okay? So the theme, life is a life lesson, meaning, moral, or message about life or human nature. Theme is what the story teaches the reader. Theme is not one word, but a whole sentence. You can also just pause this video to fill in the blanks, all right? Examples of theme. Theme is universal. It is not specific, okay? Sorry, let me go back to that. Theme is universal. It is not specific, okay? It's not specific to one story, okay? It could be the same theme of multiple movies or multiple books or multiple stories, okay? So we're going to do a class practice. This is on the back of the notes. Step 1, first thing you do always is read. Barry liked playing board games, but he hated losing. He hated losing so much that he would do whatever it took to win, even bending or breaking the rules. He'd steal money from the bank and hide it under the couch cushions. He skipped spaces while he was moving around the board. He shortchanged others' money when they were owed and argued with them about it. Barry's techniques were effective. He did win most of the games that he played, but the people whom he played were his friends and family, and didn't take too long until they caught on to Barry's tricks. They tried to tell Barry to stop cheating. They said that the game wasn't any fun when he cheated, but he didn't listen. He continued with his treacherous style of gameplay until nobody would play with him anymore. Barry may have won a lot of games, but at what cost? Okay, the next thing, identify the conflict, right? What's the conflict in this story? How do we, identify how the conflict is resolved. What was the conflict? The conflict was that Barry cheated. And then how was it resolved? Okay. What is the theme of the passage? Support it with text evidence. Okay. That's your job. What is the theme? Support it with text evidence. And then when I come back to class on Wednesday, we're going to talk about this, and we're going to go through what the theme was and what evidence from the text says this is the moral, this is the lesson, right? Okay, after you filled out your notes, next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to theme practice. This is also on Canvas. When you go to Canvas, you can find this link, and it's going to take you here. It's going to make you make a copy of this theme. So you'll make your copy. And what you're going to do is you're going to read the story, right? You're going to leave it in this. Don't put it in slideshow because you wouldn't be able to move your options here. So you're going to read the passage, and then that question is, what is the theme of this passage above, right? And then you're going to drag over which one you think is the theme. And then when you're done with it, you go right here to share, and then you share it with me. There's my name. This is what you're going to type in there. Got it? Got it. All right. And I'm going to show you Canvas real quick, what you will see on today's assignment list. You will see right here your summary practice. You will also see your theme practice. And this is going to be your theme notes. I'm going to put those right there. Okay. But you can also just pause this video to see your theme notes. All right. And that is pretty much your assignment today. When you are done with your bell ringer, your word work, your reading, your notes, your theme practice, and your summary practice. Again, that's time that you can work on unfinished assignments, like if you didn't finish your narrative, vocabulary, no red ink, anything like that, okay? Make sure you're being safe, respectful, and responsible to whatever adult is in the classroom. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. Have a great day, okay?